to one, just the opportunity was amazing. So thankful for the NFL. So thankful for, everyone in Brazil. It was super fun. The energy was amazing. And, I couldn't picture any way better than that. So it was a big play and got my feet down.
Saquon, congrats with the win. And in following the line with the touchdowns, you not only did a hat trick, what we would call in soccer, you almost did a poker. And that's right, you were close to that. How important was this win in South America for you, and how easy did the offensive line and did the work for you tonight?
Yeah, it was really important. We knew they were going to be a tough opponent. We didn't make it any easier on ourselves in the beginning of the game at all, by any means. Defense had our back. All three phases made plays when it needed to be made. And the O-line played great. That's a big reason why I wanted to come to Philly when I had the opportunity, why it was a no-brainer for me. And we still got a lot to improve on, including myself. So it meant a lot. We wanted to come out here and, take advantage of the opportunity, be one of the first teams to ever play in South America, and not just only play, but take care of business and get the W, too.
Saquon, over here on your right.
Mm-hmm.
During the game, LeBron James tweeted that this field sucks. After you scored 3 touchdowns, I think it looked pretty good, right?
I will say it was different than what we're used to, but, the guys who were slipping, including myself, on the first 3 plays, and especially the first one, I just didn't handle it in the right way. I went out and warmed up, and I decided to not go with studs because I felt comfortable enough, but it's different than warming up and going full speed. And after the first drive, I put my studs in, got the first run. I was kind of a little hesitant just to get a feel for it, but after that, I think it was pretty okay.
Hey, Saquon, I was wondering if you can just kind of describe, what you thought or what you expected going into this game about how you would be used and how it turned out, compared to those expectations for you.
I think, like I said to you guys in the whole offseason, the whole camp, that there's going to be games where there's opportunity for me to go out there and take over, and there's going to be games for AJ, Javonte, and so on and so on. So I didn't have, no idea. I think Kellen does a really good job of, having a feel for the game and feel for the players. Still, I feel like I left a lot out there and can't wait to get back and watch the film and see where I can improve on. But, it was a great start. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to get to win football games, and that's hard to do in this league, especially against a great team like that.
Saquon, good night. How was the locker room mood after this great win? And I would like to know if you can send a message to all the Brazilian fans who were here at the São Paulo game.
I mean, the locker room mood was great. Anytime you get a win, you're always excited. It's hard to win this league, man. It's super hard. Some people don't truly understand that. So the locker room was great, and the message I would give to the fans is everyone in Brazil, thank you guys so much. The culture here, everything about it was beautiful. We had a blast. I came out here before on my own, so I came out for Carnival, so I got to dive into the culture a little bit more and got to go out and party and do, I think it's called funk. That's what I'm saying, right? Funk. So I got to funk and do, have my little dance or try my best dance version to it. But it was awesome. The national anthem, obviously, I love my country, but when it was your guys' national anthem, I got chills. I never really seen anything like it. So it was an honor to be a part of it. Thank you guys so much for having us. Hopefully we put on a show for you guys.
Earlier this week, you said not to sound cocky, but we're going to see more of your abilities in this offense. What is it about this offense that allows you to showcase your talents a little bit more than you had in the past?
One, you got to give credit to the offensive line. It starts with the offensive line and Jalen making the right reads and putting us in the right positions. The O-line setting me up, making me look better than I actually am. And it doesn't hurt to have Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I'm probably on a scouting report, I'm probably not even top 3 you got to worry about. So it makes my job a lot easier. And Kellen does a really good job putting in a position to be special. And I'm just happy to be here and, started off right. Like I said, there's so much I'm continuing to play back in my mind that I could have done better on. But that's the beauty of the game. You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for next week and get back to Philly and get ready for Atlanta on Monday night. I don't think it really was the game that I needed. I think once I signed, I kind of had that monkey off my back. I just was super excited and thankful for the opportunity, not trying to get too much in the past, but, I was able to just lock in because at the end of the day, like, you can say what you want, money's good and all that, but I truly love this game. I love playing football. So I was able to take care of that. Shout out to my team, shout out to my agent, and now I'm here, and I want to be special. I want to be special in this offense. I want to be special for this team. I want to give Philly something they could be proud about, and I think they'll be happy with the start being 1-0. But like I said, it was beautiful to be here, beautiful to be in South America. But now we get to go back home and do it in front of our fans and on Monday night.
Hello, Saquon. Here. Welcome to Brazil. How do you access today's game, and what adjustments will be made for the season?
I didn't hear the first part. Sorry. Today I think we go back, we watch film. You got to treat it like if we lost. You can kind of get caught up in lose the details when it's a win, because when you win, everything just seems and feels better. So we got to go and lock in on that, watch film, get in meetings, and correct all the little things that we had. And then for next week, we got a tough opponent. We'll actually be able to watch them on Sunday, so have a little more. Week 1 is always weird because, especially with this team, we really didn't know much coming in. We had ideas what they were going to do, but it was a new D coordinator, and they had new guys over there. So we're going to have an idea what Atlanta's going to do, and we got to prepare and get ready because we know we're going to get the best. Every team that we get, we know they're going to get the best because all the hype and expectation that was built up with the team that we have and the guys that we have. So we got to be ready.
You had a great game against the Packers in London. You scored. You had a great game against the Packers today. You scored. Is it the international games or is it the opponent?
I think it's the international games, right? 2 international games and 2 players of the game. So that happened to me twice. So hopefully we can schedule a little bit more, and you guys can see me in South America, or you never know wherever else we go. But I love it. I truly enjoy it. I take pride in it, of growing the game and expanding the brand of the game, and even myself. I never thought when I was 7 years old starting football that where this game would take me to, and I try to just get lost in that and just enjoy the moment. And every time I'm doing that, just try to have the most fun that I can, and play to the level that I know that I can.
Here, Saquon, congrats for the victory. You not only score your first down with the Eagles, but you scored the first touchdown in the NFL Brazil. How was the feeling to score this historic moment, and was the atmosphere here, the feeling to be here?
I'm the first person to ever score in South America. That's cool. I definitely got to try to get that game ball, and that's something that I would hang up or put in my house. But the atmosphere, man, it was electric. It was electric, and I kind of knew one of my boys. He stayed out here for a little bit, and he went to the soccer game that was here, and or football. My fault. The football game that was here. And he sent me a video, so I knew what it was going to be about. But the thing that I took out, like outside of just how electric the fans was, that national anthem. I'm not really familiar with Portuguese, so I don't really know what was being said. But how everyone was singing and how everyone was all doing it together, like it literally gave me chills. I think if you ask anybody, we all were like, "Wow, that was special." So I think if you can't get ready for a football game after hearing your national anthem and then seeing your guys' national anthem and just being here and seeing the moment and realize we're making history, you gotta check yourself.
Saquon, first, congrats on the win. The Packers are a great team, and they have a solid run defense, and you still managed to score 2 touchdowns. You even scored a touchdown through the air. It's a team game, obviously, but I wonder how happy you are with your performance individually.
I think hat trick is never a bad thing, but there's so much that I can do, and that's the kind of player that I am. I'm always going to be like that. Go back and watch film, and obviously look at the good, but there's a lot of bad in there too. And I felt like I got to do better in 4-minute situation. Obviously, we did together collectively as a team, but as a running back, you got to take pride of that. And I don't think I was too great in that scenario this game, but the beauty of it, like I said, you go back and watch film, and you got to take on that challenge for the next game or the next opportunity. No, I don't look at it like that. I just look at it as an opportunity for me to play the game that I love. I put all the BS to the side, and I could just go out there and be a little kid and play football. And that's my main focus, and I'm happy. I'm thankful for the last 6 years that I had in New York. I would never, I wouldn't be the man I am today without it, and I still got great relationships with all those guys. I even talked to Dable today. He wished me luck. So still have a great relationship with those guys, but I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be part of this organization, and I just look forward to the future, and the future is next week. And I'm not looking too far into it, but ready to watch a little college football when we get back, watch my Penn State Nittany Lions get another win, and chill with my family and get ready for Atlanta.
Hey, Saquon, good night. When I was asking the question to Nick about if this felt like a home game, you immediately said no.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh,
Dom said that. I see what you're trying to say. I think.
Yeah, but did this feel like a home game? Like since we're here.
I mean, yeah, I think it was Packers. The Packers go Pack go. They travel pretty well. When we played them in London and New York, it was definitely Packer loaded over there. But shout out to the Packers fan. They came out there to thing, but there are also a lot of Eagle fans out here that came out and supported us too. So I definitely don't want to. Not mention those guys because, we heard the Fly Eagles fight and we heard the Go Birds and, we could feel the energy there too. And also knowing all the people that I was watching back home. I think, it's anytime you can play that fight song and get a dub, it's a good job.
Saquon, you had a few months to kind of envision what it would be like to be in this offense and playing with guys like Jalen and AJ and Devontae and Dallas. What were you kind of envisioning, and how did it match up against the reality tonight?
Kind of similar to this, I guess you could say. I think it's just so special that out of all the guys that we have on this team that's so talented, and today might have been my day of scoring the touchdowns, it was never no hate, no none of that. It was like, well, go ahead and go get 4. And that's kind of like what you need with a team like that when you have so many stars. And it's going to continue to be like that. Like I said, going into the season, there's going to be time with AJ. He's going crazy. He's going to have 3-4 touchdowns with Devontae and Dallas. And back in my mind, I know they're going crazy. It's going to make me want to block even better for them to set them up and get an opportunity to make their plays. So that's my favorite thing about being part of this team is, there's really no selfish personalities here. We all have one common goal. And I'm excited to be part of that. Everybody get home safe, and for everyone that's staying, thank you so much.